Arab Jews if you want, but
yeah, I was like, which ones? And who's to say that there was Arab Jews didn't have more African in them than anything?
Who's to
Arab,
say?
when you say Arab, that usually mean a mixture of all kinds of shit or whatever.
We live.
yeah, we lied.
But the farther you go back in the Arab shit, the more black it is, the more African it is before the mixing in.
Y'all niggas ready?
You niggas ready?
Born ready for this shit.
3, 2, 1. All power to the people. It's the Bro Listen Podcast. The Black Podcast focuses on social political issues and how they affect our community. With your hosts, Cedric Owens, Brittany Brown, and Anthony Rogers. Bro, listen. Bruh Nation was good.
Hey.
Back at it like a jackrabbit.
Hey.
Boop, boop.
What up, though?
We in here live on your Facebook,
On your Facebook.
live on your YouTube,
YouTube.
somewhere in your podcast provider, doing our thing. We are on Instagram at Burleson Pod, Twitter at Burleson Pod, and Facebook at Burleson Podcast. So check us out.
Yeah, thumping.
You can see us live streaming while we record the show every Saturday around 6 o'clock, Black Standard Time.
Black Standard Time.
Yeah, whatever the fuck we get to it. So that's the thing. Also,
6-ish.
we would mightily appreciate it if you like and subscribe to us on wherever you listen to your podcast at.
We subscribe to all over the place. I be like, who are these niggas subscribing to?
Well, it's all kinds of, bruh. We in Japan now.
Yes.
I
Shout out.
seen, day before yesterday, we was in Papua New Guinea. I was like, Papua New Guinea?
That's what's
Shout
up.
out Papua New Guinea. What's
Yes.
up?
Well, you know, it may be somebody over there listening to this shit, and then we giving them our perspective on America.
Yeah, they probably
It's
gathered
fucked
around.
up over here,
And they
nigga.
like, you know what? Never mind. I said,
But
never
it's probably better than the way your bitch ass had.
They gather around the radio or whatever they listening to, the computer right now listening, and I listen to these niggas.
Not listen to these niggas.
We can talk shit about America a lot, but it is a lot better than a lot of places. I mean, ain't too many other places. I mean, there's a couple places I want to move to.
I
I'm
just
so
wanna-
Americanized.
I want to live somewhere
Yeah.
that's tropical, at least more tropical than surrounded by water.
You live in
Like,
Florida.
We in motherfucking Florida,
I'm
nigga.
talking about an island. Like,
We
I
in a
want
swamp.
an
You want a
island.
peninsula. You want an extra edge of water?
I do, and I want something smaller with a more simplistic
You
lifestyle.
want a hurricane.
This nigga here wild and said, I want
I'm just
something
saying.
more tropical.
Then where I'm
On an
at,
If I could
absolutely.
move, if I
I
could
do.
move what I always say, I'd probably go to South Africa or whatever, because I just think the weather and the
Give me an island that's beautiful.
South Africa.
Give me an island that's beautiful.
Where you go,
that's-
cuz?
that it never gets cold below 65 at the least.
Yeah, that's right.
Below 65. It never gets below 65. Rain, you know, a little rain here and there.
Way over below 65 degrees.
The islands of some sort.
I want to go to Switzerland.
Fuck
You can
that.
go where the coldest place possible. It's
You know
snow.
where I want to go? Where niggas can't get to me.
Are
Sick of y'all. All of these
you
niggas.
back? You
I don't like white
see
people like that.
Man, Switzerland, most peaceful country in the world.
I just said, what they got to do with it? I don't like white people.
They
like
neutral at every war. They
Switzerland.
never get attacked.
all of their restaurants say my pleasure. We only got Chick-fil-A to do that
that.
here.
Yeah, I'm good until the 2 minute niggas move over.
Yeah,
Then it's a problem.
Hey, everybody that thought y'all could eat Chick-fil-A because they said we're not gonna donate to the LGBT anti-shit no more. They did. They got caught. They lied.
Chick-fil-A been said that they don't support the LGBT community, so you surprised.
Right, but they came out and said after the owner died and the kids took it over, they came out and was like, we're not gonna do that no more. We do support the LGBT community.
Why would they?
And then they turned around and gave the money to the anti-LGBT people.
But,
in
but
there.
it's not, they shouldn't support they're a Christian organization.
Thank
They're
That
not.
says
They're not. They are.
They don't open on Sundays.
They are a financial business that decided
They run a
money
Christian
right
one.
there.
No,
Wait,
So
wait,
they don't run a Christian
They,
one?
but look at that. The
This is
owners
what
are
it's
Christian.
It wasn't about that, but we're going to talk about
The
it.
owners are Christian, right?
That's a fact.
And they want to run their business
On
as
a
a Christian-based.
company.
That's also
That's
a
a
fact.
fact.
That's also a
All the
fact.
other shit is to the side. That's all you need to know.
How you want to run your business is fine.
Then what are you talking
But
about?
saying that they're a Christian organization is not true. Potter's House is a Christian
I don't think
organization.
she's saying it's a Christian
No,
organization.
that's what he said.
When I think, okay,
He
when
said they
I
have
interpret,
Christian standards.
right,
Yes.
that doesn't make them a
But you
Christian.
can't-
I didn't
you gotta
say they were a
say it
Christian
right.
organization.
All right.
I
Well,
didn't
they
say
have
that.
Christian standards.
They
The
are,
owners
they're
of it.
a business that was founded on Christian
4
morals.
minutes in, we yell.
Absolutely.
Four minutes
Founded
in,
on
we
Christian
say
morals.
shit,
They were
4 minutes
founded
in,
on
we hate
Christian
each other.
morals. And with them founded on Christian morals and Bible thumpers,
Yes.
they said that they don't support LGBTQPI, whatever.
You know
they
this already.
did said that already. So
Everybody
the
knows
fact that
this.
it's a
And then
shock.
they
I don't give a
it's
fuck.
not a
How many people
shock.
have how many people
It's
have lied
not
about
a
shit?
shock. They came out and said, this is
I
my
think
point.
niggas are always looking for a reason to be up in arms about bullshit. Personally.
Or niggas always looking
Yeah.
at reasons to be giving niggas excuse when you need to hold them accountable.
Or hold
Who
accountable for what?
accountable for chicken?
If a business come
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
if a business
Break it
come
down.
out and say, I'm not gonna do this no more.
Yeah.
Please support my business. I'll give you an example. Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo,
Them crooks.
exactly.
Right.
They,
My daddy- my daddy.
they robbed America. They dead ass did. We bailed them out.
They still doing
And they
bullshit.
still did bullshit.
Over
So
and
then
over.
last year they came out with a campaign and was like, this the new Wells Fargo. They was like, because remember it was established in like 18 something, right? And they new slogan was like, Wells Fargo reestablished in 2018. So they said they a whole new company that don't do no fuck shit. Then it came out earlier this year. Guess what they was doing?
Fuck shit.
So you have to hold them accountable or they get away with it. So my point is, now, all you niggas that hate gays, keep eating your chicken. But all I'm saying is, if you didn't eat Chick-fil-A like myself, and then they came out and said, hey, the thing you hated us for, LGBT causes, we not gonna do that no more. And then we start eating your chicken again, and then you come out that you snuck and donated the money, I can't fuck with you.
All right, here's my point.
That's what I'm
Here's
saying.
my point.
When did we trade? Was they said okay? So they found that they donated the money, but was it before?
No,
they said
I'm
they
telling
were
you, it's
gonna
after
do
they
it?
said it.
I don't care
It was
about
I
this
don't believe
year.
it. I honestly don't.
Here's my
I don't
point.
believe it.
Here's my
It's
point.
in their books.
Here's my
I
point.
don't believe that.
Here's my
Right.
point. I don't want to get my point out.
I just want to say.
Get your point.
Whether you supported them then or now, they are a Christian organization. They don't fuck
Christian
with
based,
gays.
they're a
So,
Christian based
they're
business.
Christian
They're
based.
a
That's
Christian
their principles.
based business,
All right,
not a Christian organization.
The
Let's correct
owners
that.
of the
That
business
gets
are
Jackson
Christian.
said.
The owners of the business are Christian based people. They don't fuck with y'all gay people. So, regardless if they say we're not going to donate to
But they
this,
didn't say they didn't fuck with gay people.
regardless if
They
they,
didn't say he might.
I know, man, that's why I'm, regardless if they say we're not giving to this anti-gay person or whatever, anti-gay group no more, you gonna eat them now? Is it
I didn't.
I mean,
I said fuck them
I know,
anyway.
so
I
that's my
stopped
point.
eating that because I don't like their food.
Well,
Their food to make me sick
that's
twice.
my
So
point.
that's
So,
why I leave it.
It doesn't matter anyways to a gay motherfucker if they do or don't. They still believe fuck y'all.
But my
niggas.
point was-
So what does it
The
matter?
point why
Gay
I bring
niggas
it
don't
up,
eat
the
that.
point why I brought it
I
up,
love Chick-fil-A.
the point why I brought it up
They waffle fries.
was you a slick bastard. by the way. But the point why they brought it up, why I brought it up was because when they came out and said the shit, and now it came out that they donated the money, a lot of people in the comments of the article that I read was like, I didn't know this, and I had started fucking with them again. So I'm saying,
But why? When
Well,
they don't
why?
fuck with
Okay,
gay people
See, the
anyway.
thing is,
they
they
said
been.
they was sorry.
I don't give a
But they
fuck
still
about
don't.
them
Based on
donating their
their
money.
money,
At the end of
believe
the day, they still said they don't fuck with gay people. They been said they don't fuck with gay people. So whether they donate the money, they lie about donating the money or not, they been said they don't fuck with gay people. You still chose to eat the nasty sandwiches. Shout out to PDQ.
Let me ask you
That's
something.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, wait.
But I'm just saying, you looking for an excuse.
Wait, damn.
Everybody up in arms. You looking for an excuse.
You ain't the gay nigga.
I know. Can we make a point? Just wanna make a point.
It don't work when you ain't got no point to way break it.
Don't tell me
You
that's
said that anywho. The point is this, whatever, right? So say a nigga come out and a nigga be like, yo, matter of fact, I use Chris Brown, right? And I'm not saying he did this, but I'm using him for an example. We know he beat Rihanna. We know he beat Rihanna. So niggas who like, I don't fuck with niggas who do domestic violence on women, right? So I ain't listening to Chris Brown music. I'm not supporting him. I'm not fucking with him, right? So then Chris Brown come out and say, I apologize. I was fucked up. I shouldn't have did it. I was wrong. Da 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 da. Right?
No, that's not.
No, I'm
That's not equal.
wait. And Chris Brown say, okay, boom, boom, boom. I apologize. I'm not gonna do it. I was wrong. Whatever. Right? And then niggas start supporting him again.
And
Who
then
stopped
he
supporting
beat
him?
another
Then he do it again.
That's not equal, but you know why? It's because it's not equal. It's like Chris Brown, beat Rihanna, and he still believed in beating bitches, but he
was
said
sorry for that
He
incident.
said, no,
Now
not
y'all
that
taking into account the new owners?
No.
Because it was a new owner
Yes, sir.
who said this is a new
And
year.
kids, right?
Yeah,
Same
but
Christian family, right?
okay, but wait,
They're still
your
Christian.
mama believe in God, you don't.
They're still Christian. Though.
They no,
They
they're not.
chose to
They
believe
said
what
we're
they
not. No, that's not what they said.
They said they're not Christian, though?
They didn't say they weren't Christian, but they said we not that type of company no more. That's not how this
That's what
company
that company
built.
was founded on, though. Like
It don't matter.
they
They
changed.
changed. Wait.
Unless you
talking about
change,
wait.
you changing
wait,
the whole mission
wait.
statement at this point.
Nah, fuck that. Because you said that's not what the company was founded on. Walmart.
Dead.
Walmart, right? But that nigga dead.
Look at this.
Kids don't run a company like they dad.
But they
Mission
Walmart,
statement
wait.
ain't changed.
Walmart mission statement. Missions. Listen.
Branding has changed.
Walmart, dead ass though. Walmart, when it opened up, the mission statement and what Walmart was supposed to be was one of the greatest American companies in all time.
They're rolling in this grave.
Nigga, we worked for Walmart. Walmart, back in the day, treated their employees great. They paid them well. They did good shit for them. They all had benefits. They only bought American-made products and da-da-da. Sam Walton died. Them kids came out the next day and was like, fuck all that.
I get that. I get what
So
you're
how
saying.
so if they can do
I
that,
get
why
what
you
you're saying,
saying
but
that
if you have a
can't?
brand, the brand is associated with these morals. I don't give a fuck who
Yes,
died.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck who
You
changed
already like
hands.
that.
At the end of
I
the
don't
brand,
know. I'm back on your
the
side,
brand
man.
is embedded in your brain and everybody else's
Walmart
brain.
is
So they were fine. I don't care if they come out and say,
Walmart-
hey, we're not those type of
Walmart
person
had-
anymore.
nah.
They were still founded. It was still a brand that was
I
associated with
disagree
it.
with you.
So you have to change the
I
brand.
disagree with you because
No,
Walmart,
you have to
Bullshit.
change the brand, bro. You
Walmart-
have to change what the brand was associated with to begin with.
No, you
and
don't.
yes, you do.
what did Walmart do to do that then? Because I want to know, because Walmart is in the same
I'm talking about.
No, because Walmart had a Christian-built base brand, American-only products. That's a fact. And you can go look it up. And they changed it. So what's the difference? It's white people who own billions of dollar companies, and they can do whatever.
I'm doing a loss on what the fuck we talking about.
We talking
All I
now.
know is-
I don't know what the fuck we talking about.
We got to.
But I just want to know. I want to know. No, because I want to know why is it that niggas? Because I didn't do it, but I'm talking about the niggas that did. Why is it that the niggas who accepted their apology and started eating there
This what
again?
niggas do with crackers. This some cracker shit.
Right.
No niggas. I
All
know
of this
niggas
is
who
some
did.
cracker
But
shit,
wait,
man.
I
Come
know.
on,
I
man.
know at least one nigga who did. So that
I
means
know,
another
but
nigga did.
come on, man.
So, but in general, people in general, we having a conversation.
Fuck these crackers. I
But
mean,
it's
do
not
whatever
gonna
they want
impact.
to
I
do.
don't feel like it's gonna have that big of an impact.
They do
on the
have
bottom
an
line.
impact, and
I don't
I'm
feel like it is gonna
segueing.
have that big impact on their bottom line because they've always been that brand that was associated with.
Christians
They
don't
don't
fuck with
support LGBT.
Yeah, I'm a
Regardless if they
segue.
donated money or not, they have always been their brand has always been associated with that. So if you don't change your overall branding, I don't give a fuck if you change the ownership of
haven't
hands or
changed
not.
that.
People are still gonna associate your brand with what it originally was
Fuck
built
them
on.
gays.
So sorry.
Walmart was built
And
on the
Chick-fil-A
brand.
smells.
Walmart was built on the brand of everything's made in the USA and 100% quality.
Walmart's gonna
They-
ban a rollback
they-
at cheaper prices.
That came after Sam
Nigga,
died.
that's all I know is rollback at
Because
cheaper
you
Nah,
prices.
know.
man, wait, I ain't from out of Sam. They would be. They started to roll back when Sam was in.
Yeah,
Sam started
the
that shit.
rollback at
No,
cheaper prices
Sam was
has always
too old
been
to move
one of
when they did the
Walmart's
rollback.
standards.
Sam was 90 years old.
Guess
Look it
what?
up.
They're still living up to that brand.
But Sam
They're
started
that
to
they're
realize-
cheaper.
Wait.
That's what
Sam
people
started-
know.
I didn't want to put this out there. The cracker started to roll back. I know that.
Sam, but here's the thing though. Rollback prices don't mean no quality. Walmart used to be when a nigga got a Walmart thing, it used to be high quality shit. Now, yeah, exactly. So at what point, right?
Fucked up, then you trying to make a move, nigga. Trying to make a move on the coat of the
Everything.
Numerous companies have
Champions over
changed.
that, though.
Numerous companies changed their image. When we was Jits, if you had Champion shoes on,
Champion
was-
making a comeback.
when we was Jits, if you had on Champion brand, it was Bobo.
It was Bobo.
Now niggas paying $500 for a Champion outfit.
Bobos.
They
So-
better not be paying $500.
Bruh.
No, Champion is bringing this. Me
Bruh.
and Harris was talking about shit in the
Skechers,
car.
when we was coming
She was
up,
making a comeback.
when we was coming up, I had Skechers, and I remember this nigga telling me, if you wear them back to school again, I'm not talking to you. Right? Because I had some Skechers.
look cool.
Was that me that told you that?
That was you. You know how much them Skechers cost, Annie? $12 at Kmart.
And you like
Now you can't get Skechers for less than what, Stephanie? $40, $50?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck Skechers.
So that's my thing.
They good quality shoes.
But see, that's my thing.
They don't
Everything
size
is
12
perception.
women.
So if you want to change your perception from being a hateful company, just say you're not. That's all
I'm
I'm
not saying
saying.
they're hateful, but but I'm just saying.
No,
like,
an LGBT nigga think they hate.
Oh, absolutely.
If you're a
That's
Christian-
anybody who don't support LGBT.
Keep going.
Anybody that's
who don't,
Christian,
I
they
don't say don't
support.
support the LGBT, but anybody who is not in support of that lifestyle is automatically LGBT gonna think they're hateful.
I don't understand how gay motherfuckers talk about they go to church. The Bible specifically say, fuck y'all niggas, y'all an abomination. I don't even understand how
I
gay
agree.
Christians-
I have no comment on that.
Y'all like
I
y'all
agree.
own motherfucking
How
mind.
you Republican?
What?
How they Republican? How's a gay person a
Oh,
Republican?
I don't know
How do you have a gay Christian Republican? I've seen it, dead ass. I have no
Y'all
idea.
y'all are
Gay people that go to church.
Yeah,
I done talked to
Stupid
Stephanie about this.
motherfucker.
Stephanie, how many conversations we had about that? Thousands, hundreds? I done talked to Stephanie about this. I don't understand.
Jesus don't fuck with y'all.
There's no way, right? I don't care what with my church, you know, Kusanova. Shout out to Kusanova. What he like to say is, you know, my church, we don't do that. It don't matter.
There's somebody in your church that thinks that.
It don't matter. No, Tim got that church.
By the Bible,
the gay
thing.
people be priests.
I don't think ain't no dice eating pussy in heaven. Do they fucking heaven?
I'm not sure.
I don't
I've been
think they
there
do.
yet.
You know what? I went to a funeral today.
I want to go to hell when
I
they
promise-
fucking there. I know they fucking not.
Brendan, I promise we gonna at some point
Be on-
get to the topic. But I want to make this point because this nigga about us a good point of some shit. I went to a funeral today because Nisha's uncle died, right?
Yeah.
So we went to the funeral. Two things I noticed. Number one, niggas love a pep rally, boy.
We love it.
Anytime niggas can get together and say yes Jesus, they'll do it, won't they? Because I was like, what is this? What is this? This church. I thought funerals and memorial services was supposed to be about honoring the person of who died.
Yeah.
Now this like I done went 30 years without going to nothing but one funeral. And then recently I done switched it up and I've been going to funerals to try to support family and friends and shit. So I went to the funeral today, and that's like my third funeral in the last 6 months, right? Every time I go to a funeral,
It's
niggas
church.
want to have church.
Church.
No, nigga, I want to know about my sister dad. I want to know about Nisha's uncle. I didn't know Nisha's uncle that well. I don't know a goddamn thing about him. You know why I don't know that about him? Because ain't nobody talked about him. All he said was he was a good man. They ain't gonna say a nigga was a bad man at a funeral. But you know what I do know from that funeral? That if I don't believe right now, I'm going to hell. I know that. Also, second point, where Tank was saying that they fucking bitches in heaven. I want to ask you this. Why is it that the streets of heaven are paved with silver and gold? Why is it that heaven got streets? I don't know.
I think
That's what them niggas said.
one niggas will say
We have to have a Christian.
somebody gotta go up there and come back. I don't know how that's going.
Brittany used to be a Catholic.
Yeah.
You used to be a Christian. I used to be a Christian. We don't need a Christian to answer these
I
questions.
mean,
I ain't going that deep into the shit.
Shit, I did.
but I think the whole silver and gold thing has to do with us because, like, at the time, it's
Milk and honey,
it's
silver and
it's
gold,
it's two of the most
turnkey
precious,
versions.
two of the most precious metals on earth, and mostly priceless.
Why would you need it? You dead.
That's
But
true.
see,
It's spiritual.
Absolutely. I
And
guess
then
it's like
gold
it's
is
supposed to
only
be like
value because of humans. Because we
a lot of things are
right.
valued because of humans. Because
The
of
reason why I brought that up though is because it's in the holy book that is gold streets in heaven. That's in the book.
It's gold, man.
So that means that it's streets in heaven. But my thing is, the reason why I bring that up, do niggas actually ever think of like this shit? Like, do they think like, oh, it's a point in the Bible where the dude sit down chilling and the goat talk to him, right? It's another point in the Bible where a cyclops is in that bitch. It's another point in the Bible where a nigga is riding around in a fish mouth. Okay? My point, wait, I'm letting you get your point. My point is this. Do niggas actually sit down and think to themselves like, can a nigga really ride in a fish mouth? Would it really be streets of gold in a place where I don't have no feet?
I think
I don't know what's going on in this show, but it's good. Keep going,
But
Brandon.
I think to that point, the reason that you have these descriptions, these like hyperboles in the Bible, right, is because you have to, as people, as humans, if we can't picture it, we can't relate to it. We can't receive it. A lot of us, we can't get that mental picture.
Parables.
So of course they're not going to give you a book full of fucking pictures and then you figure it out.
Jonah and the Whale is not a parable.
No.
That's a fact.
They have to use these elaborate descriptions.
Cool, you
in
win
order
the
for
gold
you to get
discussion. You win the gold discussion. That's a very good point, Brittany, that niggas are visual. Good point. Cool. So they say the streets are paved with gold in heaven that don't mean what it means.
So,
The
right.
Jonah the whale shit is real. They said it's real.
That nigga was actually in the well.
That nigga was in the fish mouth. How, Sway?
But did it, but he come back?
There's no, the biggest fucking thing on the face of the earth,
Because we talking about that.
the biggest fucking thing on the face of the earth, animal-wise, is a blue whale.
Facts.
Okay? It has been shown that a blue whale cannot close his mouth with a man in it.
Correct. Because it has the things right there. Because they only eat plankton.
How, Sway?
Hey man, this was a well that y'all niggas ain't seen yet.
I'm sick of this shit. When I go to your funerals, y'all better talk about the nigga that's dead. Anywho,
Jesus.
niggas believing into the whales and shit like that in the Bible and shit. Segue into what we're gonna talk about. So we're 20 minutes in, but we finally get to what we're talking about. Why do niggas believe these conspiracy
Bible
theories?
is a conspiracy.
Damn right. Hell yeah, it
Don't
is.
agree on something.
Conspiracy.
Hell yeah, it is. But what? That's my point. Why do these niggas get caught up in this conspiracy theory bullshit?
Because a lot of it sometimes is real, and when you have reality mixed with a whole bunch of shit that's not real, then
Okay.
it get fucked up.
Let's go around and do this real quick. I'm gonna go to each one of us. Start with Tank. Give me a conspiracy theory that you think is real and one that you don't.
One that's real. Well, this is the thing with conspiracy. I ain't gonna go to too deep or whatever. But until some kind of say yes, this happened, then niggas always think it's a fucking conspiracy. Motherfuckers been saying for years that they doing some bullshit testing niggas down there in Tuskegee or whatever. Nobody paid them no fucking attention or whatever. And then they admitted to it. Now all of a sudden or whatever, all right, now the conspiracy theory is true. All right, so what I think is real, I think that 9/11 didn't happen exactly the way that they said it did.
Okay, what you think is untrue?
I have no idea.
Just
But-
pick one though. Just
What
pick
I
one
know-
that. Pick one that. I'm not saying. Pick
What
one
I know,
that you
this is
think
what I know about
far-fetched. Too far
This
fetched.
is what I know about
Well,
9/11.
pick one that you think. No.
9/11 too far fetched because
You think 9/11 is not real?
this is why that
You said you think that was real.
there's a lot of things that go into 9/11. I think
Oh, this about to be a good show. Because I'm about to turn up.
the conspiracy is that it was these Arabs from this place got these planes, crashed them into this building, and then we launched us into a war. I don't believe that story.
Okay, so that's one conspiracy that you believe.
Yeah, I believe that.
All right. So give me one you don't believe.
Okay,
The
well,
one
that-
that you think is too far fetched.
Well, I do.
Like some. Okay, so like you don't think that like what you said. So vice versa of what you just said.
Okay.
So we know which one you do believe. 9/11, inside job, or whatever it may be. You believe that.
We didn't land.
What's one you don't
We
believe?
didn't land on the moon.
Okay, Brittany, give me one that you believe. Damn, Brittany.
So, because like I told
We
you,
only talked about this show like a week ago.
don't do me like that. Because I was telling Tech, like, if it doesn't have a personal effect on me, then.
I got you one.
But I will say, you said what I do believe in?
I got you one. I know one. I can answer it for you. Vaccination.
Vaccination.
Okay.
Vaccination, I don't technically believe, even though my child is vaccinated, it took me years to realize.
You don't
I
believe in
but I
vaccination
don't
because
believe
you
in
believe in
the
conspiracy.
Right,
That they cause autism.
Yeah, right.
Okay, we ain't gonna get into the conspiracy. I just want to know that. Now, give me one that you think. Give me one that you think is too far fetched.
So I'm kind of with Tank in a way with the whole 9/11 thing. I believe the 9/11 happened, but I believe that some parts
No. We need one that
What
you
you
don't
don't
believe.
believe? What that you think?
That you
crazy?
think is too crazy.
that I
Because
think
you agreeing with Tank that 9/11 is not what it seems. One, I'm talking about, just like Tank said, niggas don't believe we landed on the moon, but he does. He think that's a bullshit conspiracy. So you give me a conspiracy that you think is bullshit.
Aliens is mind controlling people.
Some shit like
the
that,
whole
yeah.
this time I don't know the whole Area 51 thing.
Okay, so you think Area 51 is bullshit?
Yeah.
Okay, for me,
I don't.
Hey, look, to each own. You gotta look into it. All right. Two.
Oh, flat Earth.
Oh, I was just about to use that one.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, but I get another one though. For me, conspiracies that I do believe. I believe they on purpose poison Flint. I also believe the 9/11 thing. I think we all believe the 9/11 thing. Something wrong with that shit.
Yeah.
Conspiracy that I don't believe at all is that Hillary Clinton fucking babies under the pizza parlor.
No, but she doing some dirty shit.
Another thing, I don't believe in moon landing, flat Earth. I don't believe in none of that shit. Most conspiracies I don't subscribe to at all. But the
Wait,
reason
you
why
believe the Clintons had a hand in any kind of murders?
murders?
Yeah.
Hell
Any
yeah,
kind of
he had a hand in that shit. He the president.
I'm talking about before, even before that.
No, I don't think before that.
Shit.
How many people? Well, it depends on what. As governor of
I was just
Arkansas,
wondering,
how much power you think the governor of Arkansas has?
have you seen the movie with Tom Cruise about the cocaine cowboys and them, because they used the Arkansas, he was the governor at the time when they flew the dope in and the guns and the chains. He all wrapped up in that guns and dope shit.
How many people?
I'm just
see,
saying.
now we're getting into conspiracies. How many people you think Trump has killed so far since he's been president?
Oh.
None. What about Obama?
Well, Obama. I mean,
I'm talking about having somebody like, we gotta go kill him.
Besides drone strikes.
No, I'm talking about having. That's what they say Bill Clinton did. They said Bill Clinton had a nigga that went and killed him.
No, but it's
See, I don't believe that
no, but no, it's a lot of fishy shit though. Ain't no fishy.
I understand it's fishy. That's why it's a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Conspiracies are naturally fishy.
It's like somebody who they know was gonna come out and say something about
You know what
the
conspiracy
end
theories
up
are?
dead. End up hitting a tree.
Conspiracy theories are rainbows. Because they say at the end of the rainbow is pot of gold, right?
Right.
And if you look at a rainbow on the horizon, it looks like it's an end to the rainbow, but it's really not.
It's not.
So you just chase the end of that rainbow forever looking for that pot of gold. You'll never be able to say it's not there because you'll never get to the end, and you'll never be able to say it is there because you'll never get to the end.
Until somebody admit it.
Until leprechaun from the hood come out and be like, you told me to go out here. What they said on Facebook about conspiracies? Them niggas believe in conspiracies. Facebook, y'all believe in conspiracies? Stephanie, you believe in conspiracy? What's the conspiracy you believe in, Stephanie? What's Stephanie? Stephanie believe in Area 51. Give me one you don't believe in. See one that you don't believe in, y'all. Come on, Steph. It's silent. You don't give me one. Give me one.
She don't know.
I give y'all another one. Illuminati. See, I think shit like this. I think shit like this consume niggas. That's what my problem with this whole
Niggas ain't
thing.
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Ain't no Illuminati.
I don't believe in the Illuminati. I understand what the Illuminati was started, founded on, and what it was about.
It was real.
We're right, but I don't believe in the Illuminati as far as what's going on with it now.
Who knows? I said who knows. I just don't give a fuck.
You know what 2 Chainz said about that Illuminati shit? He was like, man, I don't put together my videos. I just go to the set and the director tell me what to do. So that's the thing. So, but my thing is,
Do you think it's an elite group that
No.
that
no, I don't believe none of that Illuminati shit.
Wait.
No.
Hold on, wait. I want
No,
to say.
I know what you're saying. No,
No.
go ahead. So they can know.
Can I have it?
No.
Do you think it is an elite group of people from every country or whatever that talk to each other
Yes.
about
That's called the UN.
No. I'm talking about not the UN. I'm like section whatever or that don't talk publicly about it, but they talk.
But see,
Yes.
okay.
Absolutely.
And then
Yes, that's not
You talking
one
about,
more-
you talking like the Rothschilds and all that other shit.
One more thing, because crazy as motherfuckers think Alex Jones is or whatever, and he proved or whatever that the motherfucker was doing some weird shit. And he got in a video of them, all of these important people
At the woods
from around the fucking
Bilderberg.
world. Yeah, now it's ain't supposed to be a fraternity.
But see, that's
or
my
whatever,
thing. Like,
but they are getting together
Yes,
talking
they
about
are,
shit.
but to me-
what they talking about, we'll never know.
But see, that's my thing though. Like when all the NFL owners get together, or whatever, niggas can say that's a bunch of elite people meeting.
I know,
But-
on a smaller scale.
But
Right,
you're
so
talking
imagine the
about
world.
grand elitists. You're talking about like who
But if
the
you Bill
Rothschilds.
Gates,
You're
wait,
talking about
if you
the
Bill
fucking,
Gates, if you Bill Gates and Steve Jobs,
oh,
who the fuck you gonna talk to? Bill Gates ain't gonna come talk to Britney.
No,
No.
that's not what I'm talking about. What's
No, that's my point though.
But that influence is like just like
It's natural though.
I know that's what I'm saying.
That's how it's set up. But
Rothschilds,
regardless,
just like
but that
Rothschilds,
is a-
Rockefellers, those people.
that
That's
is
what
a
you're talking
group.
about.
That is a group of
That
elitists
of
that
people.
can be pulling the strings here and there.
Financially.
but that's my
That's
point.
all I'm saying.
Regardless, because of how America's set up with capitalism, they own all the fucking guns.
What?
So they gonna talk about what they
They
doing.
don't know all the guns. They even got all the loops.
Not literal guns.
Yeah, you talking about what?
guns. They got all the money, so they control
the
all
banks
the
got
money.
all the money.
The
They don't
1%,
control. They don't control the Rothschilds, the bank.
1%.
Yes, they do.
America control
And
the
I'm talking about,
banks.
I'm talking about The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers,
The
them
banks are owned by the Rothschilds.
Yes,
I
they
know
do.
That's a private.
I know, but Trump ain't telling them
No.
motherfuckers what to do.
No,
Trump
they're
ain't
telling
in the
him
group.
what to do. That's
Wait,
what he
Trump ain't in the group.
he
And
ain't.
this is the conspiracy.
And he not rich
Wait,
enough for that
stop.
shit. To be honest with you.
I want you to stop right now, because we just got into it. Goddamn, because Trump is the head of state in America,
Yeah,
and
Who
you,
you think put him there?
and you saying he ain't telling these motherfuckers
He
anything.
ain't got enough money for
Now
that.
we
He's a
experiencing
fucking
it.
puppet.
Now
They
we-
tell him what to do, and they're the
Right.
ones that put him in office. To be honest with you,
I agree with well, I don't know.
a nigga,
Well, somebody
yes,
know the
nigga,
way.
yes,
Now you
nigga,
said
yes.
that's another conspiracy.
Yeah, that's
now you
another-
saying voting don't count.
Hey,
No,
we
because-
already
wait.
proved that voting is not
I'm
the
not
vote
gonna say
don't
that.
count.
Now on this show you not.
We done,
Not on this show you not.
not on the deep end now.
Not on this show you
Just
not.
said, we don't prove that.
Wait, because
But-
if you saying that Trump is put in office, that means Obama was put in office.
He was, I definitely think Obama was allowed to be there. No, I think Obama was put there. I
The
think
public
Trump,
voted for
Well, hold
him.
on. I think Obama was
The public voted
put
for
there,
Hillary, but she
and I
ain't
think
been
Trump
there.
was allowed there.
See, you go about thinking
Right.
about shit like this.
I'm just thinking that.
Number one, I think a lot of this shit is counterproductive. And
Why?
Because it don't do shit.
Why? But it's fun to think about.
It's
fun to
fun.
think
Yes.
about.
No,
Fun.
it's fun.
It's
for-
fun.
It's fun for intelligent
Yeah.
niggas. It's counterintuitive.
But
for the
stupid
niggas-
motherfuckers never
Yes,
think.
and everybody's stupid. Because this is my point. If Obama or Trump was placed by the damn elitists as president, then all of our arguments on this show about what Obama did for people, or did Trump really garner the votes he garnered, all that is false.
You gotta look into that.
I think it's bullshit.
So you gotta look into
I
it.
think all of that
One
shit
more
bullshit.
Vote, nigga, vote.
Obama is a neo-liberal communist, capitalist, and whichever way the banks. He got paid by the bank after he left office, and motherfuckers still act like he is this.
My thing-
Every president get paid as a Trump is doing. I think they allowed Trump to get there.
My thing about
What?
I think they put Trump in that bitch to start some chaos and fucking
but
anarchy.
who put him in, Brittany?
The Rothschilds,
I don't know if they put
Rockefellers,
him
there's
in.
another group.
So why vote then?
Yeah, I don't know if they put him in. It seems like they
Voting
want Hillary
on
more
a
than
local
Trump.
and state level actually counts. That's why.
But if they put Trump in, then they had to put the local nigga in.
I think they put Trump in
Did they put Lenny
to
Curry in?
provoke anarchy.
I ain't with this shit today, Brittany.
I do. I feel like they put him in to provoke anarchy. I think they do.
What?
I think they put Trump to provoke anarchy. I think they did.
Is America got worse since Trump, or is it
Hell,
the same thing?
yes.
No,
In
kinda
ways,
is.
the economy has gotten worse. The
But it
thought
depends on
process
what
of
you're talking
America is
about.
Wait,
better.
We
it's
talking about
same.
conspiracies. Do you
I
want to
know.
talk about a real discussion, or you want to talk about
But
conspiracies?
I want to know this because it seems like
The economy is not the same.
These things-
Job creation is down by 30,000 jobs a month. That's huge.
I know, but the GDP and all this shit, they're all the
The
same.
gross GDP been going up
I know,
annually
that's
for
what I'm
12
saying.
years.
What I'm saying is, there's no
Nothing
down,
to do
there's
with
no downward spiral around for the economy. All right, some
I
things.
disagree with
I
that.
think we're on a tipping scale at this point. I think it's not
Under
gonna take
Obama,
much
African
to be
Americans
honest
was
with you.
getting hired 20,000 more jobs per month.
I know, but
That's
that
a
shit-
lot.
That shit got to stop at some point. You can't just keep.
But why did it stop?
Why?
Obama didn't stop it for 8
Okay,
years.
but are the jobs going down?
Obama, but
Is the
People are
job
starting
rate
to
going
start.
down?
job creation
starting
is
to
going
get
down.
scared.
Yes.
Are we
People
not
are so-
adding? Are we not adding jobs?
Yes.
Wait,
Because
wait,
if you was adding,
We done had a month where it
here
was
go my
negative
point.
jobs.
No, here's my point.
What are we talking about?
If you add consecutively for 6 years, 120,000 jobs a month, and it keep going down and it never goes below 120, right? And then all of a sudden, now you add 60,000, 80,000, that's 40,000 jobs that wasn't created, that's being created every month.
You're right.
That's lost.
I agree with you.
Okay.
I agree with you, brother.
I'm
Fuck
about to
that
say,
shit.
that's lost.
Look, and who the hell is Eric Jackson?
It don't matter what he say.
Oh, Eric Jackson is from the.
All
Hey,
he
Eric.
said- all he had to do is this conspiracy in here. All you gotta do is check the bloodline. They all related. Well,
Facts. I feel that. I feel on that one. Shout out to
Nigga,
Eric.
I'm
Can't
related
wait for
to
you.
you if you check
Hey, when you
the
come back in
bloodline.
town, let us know. We'll get you on the pod. He runs a podcast in Texas, by the way.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Now,
I'll
listen,
name this
now-
podcast.
Eric, drop your podcast
Drop
on
your
live.
podcast name, Eric, so we can
now
shout
wait
it
a
out on
minute.
the
Now,
show.
now Obama is related to Bush. I heard this before though.
Yeah, Obama got a white mama, so it's possible.
I have heard
You
this.
got a
before.
white mama, it's possible.
So see the about that with conspiracy theories. I'm not willing to say that anything is 100%.
But what?
bullshit.
Okay, but what does that matter? If every president is related, The country
It's
What you
started.
mean, what's that math?
I'll show you. Wait.
It's fun.
The
That's
country
why.
started with 33 people. The
Why?
country started with 33 people.
It's just fun to think about this shit because if this is the reality and this is and don't nobody know it, but it's possible. It's just like reading a book. You know that the book
This
is
shit is
fantasy.
detrimental because that nigga who sat over there on that couch didn't vote because of conspiracy theories. This shit is detrimental to the escalation of my people.
You're right.
Black people are not.
believe in flat Earth. And
Flat Earth.
It's a new thing, bro. It's a new thing. Talking about space is fake.
Space is fake.
No,
Dead
that,
ass.
Every nigga should want to be an astronaut. I know you ain't gotta be,
Yeah.
but I'm saying every nigga should want to be an astronaut. We star people by nature. The Dogon tribe knew about stars before they was created. When you go back and research, the Egyptians were astronomers. The fucking South Africans, the Zulus, was astronomers.
How do you know about all this shit without telescope?
That's what I'm saying. They star people by nature. And now y'all niggas sitting up here saying that the Dogon people knew that Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, was a binary star. That means two, dumbass niggas. Was a binary star system before scientists knew about it in 1970 something.
They
Right.
Before they had
But
shit
wait.
where the
Right.
Earth was revolving around
Right.
the sun.
You know what
But
else?
everybody
You know what
thought
else the
everything revolved around the
Dogons
Earth.
knew? The Dogons knew the Earth was round.
Yeah.
But y'all niggas are sitting up here telling me the Earth flat and space fake. This shit is detrimental.
it's getting out of hand.
No, it's been out of hand. Conspiracies are out of hand. These conspiracies, in my opinion, are put out. Well, this is a conspiracy itself. They're put out by the people to distract you from real
Shout out to
shit.
Eric. Let's Talk, and it's on Blog Talk Radio. It's his podcast.
Shout out. Y'all listen to Let's Talk Podcast on
Absolutely.
Blog Talk Radio. It's hosted by Eric Jackson.
Yeah, Eric Jackson.
Shout
Good
out
friend
my
of
man
mine,
doing
good
it in
friend of mine,
Texas.
friend of
Friend of the
family.
show. Shout out everybody
Come
out
to
there.
Jacksonville, we're gonna have you on.
That's not on the Facebook Live or the YouTube live stream, and you listening on the podcast provider, whether you're in Papua New Guinea, Australia, Texas, wherever. Make sure you listen to what's called again.
Let's Talk, and it's on Blog Talk.
Let's
Blog
Talk
Radio.
Podcast. It's on Blog Talk Radio. So y'all check that out. Back to this conspiracy shit. It's detrimental. Niggas like Eric Jackson is on his podcast. Being detrimental. No, seriously though, man. We gotta stop. We gotta stop this shit.
No, wait, man, why we can't talk about all the presidents being related?
I
That
think
shit.
that holds some significance.
You know what? You know what?
It almost speaks to an order in which people are going to be. I think it's.
I don't know.
I feel like it's significant because it speaks to a certain order in which the shit's going to happen as far as election is concerned, which means that goes back to the fact that if the popular vote does not count towards electing a president,
don't.
they're going to put in who's in the next line
That's called
of
electoral
order.
college. That's not a conspiracy.
I feel
though.
like it is a
I
conspiracy
can
because they're going to
explain that
put
to
in
niggas,
order. They're going to
and
put
you can
in
overcome that.
who's next in line in the
All right.
already predicted order.
Stop right
To
here.
be honest with
Because
you.
I already had this conversation this week, and apparently I got to put my foot out the nigga ass again. Listen, this shit.
Oh, he does his blog. He does his podcast on Mondays and Fridays at 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay,
Alright,
shoot.
Monday to Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time.
Right.
We got you, bro. That's what's up. Y'all listen to it. Let's Talk Podcast. Blog Talk Radio, Monday, Friday, 3 to 5. Listen, the thing is this though, right? That bloodline shit don't matter. The fucking president was put there. That's bullshit. The reason why that's bullshit.
Why?
How?
It's because we know how the system works. It's the electoral.
Yeah, that's the case. We wouldn't have got
I ain't done. Keep talking.
Keep talking.
The
You think
electoral.
you know how it is.
The electoral
What you have?
college does out supersede the popular vote. It does.
Right?
It's an easy way to overcome the electoral college.
How?
Vote.
This way. Nigga, vote for what? To get rid of the electoral
No, no, no,
college?
no, no. Because every time we fucking lose, it's because niggas ain't voting. Period. There is no other reason why we losing. That's not up for debate. That's not a not fact. That's a fact. Take agree with me.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we lose, it's because niggas don't vote. It ain't because of no damn conspiracy shit. It ain't because of this. Now, you can say you can add in voter suppression.
I got
And niggas might not vote because of suppression.
I got a
But the reason why Andrew Gillum not the mayor of Florida right now is because niggas ain't
I
voting.
understand. I'm talking about higher than that. I'm talking about when niggas
The
didn't
reason
have.
why Trump president right now is because niggas ain't voting. Trump won. Fuck Florida. Let's not even get into Florida. But let's talk about 3 states that Trump won that pivoted. You hear me?
Ohio, Texas.
No, not Texas.
Ohio, Michigan.
Michigan, and fucking Wisconsin.
White states. Go
Those are always blue though. The reason why Trump won them is because niggas in Detroit, high nigga population. Milwaukee, high nigga population. Huh? And Columbus and fucking Cleveland didn't go vote.
Okay. So see what you're saying.
Trump won fucking Michigan by 10,000
So
votes.
help educate.
You can't find me 10,000 niggas?
Help educate because I'm stupid right now, okay? Well, I'm saying one of the two. When we're talking about the electoral college though, okay? My vote is cast, and yes, my vote goes towards the popular vote, right? However, depending on how many people voted in that state for whatever candidate, that's how many electoral votes that person
No.
gets. Okay, so
The electors that you
a
have,
lot of people may not
the
know how that shit works.
electors, they're called electors. They're actual physical people.
Okay.
Dumbass niggas, not you, Brittany. These niggas. They're actual physical people. They're based on the amount of congressmen and senators that you have. So, for
Okay.
example,
They're not picked by you.
right,
Not picked by, so the
So
Not
Congress,
picked by the people.
the
right.
Congress and senators,
they're picked by a special.
but we have to
Council
elect
vote.
these
Some
Congress,
states-
congressmen
this is
and
the
Some
senators, right?
states do vote for their
I know, some
electors,
states-
not all of them.
So we have to put those but we, in order for them to be congressmen and senators, we have to put them in office. right?
Yeah.
But that's not. It don't matter. They don't matter.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying
So
never-
they have to pick from the, no, I'm kidding. So we have to put them in that office in order for them to pick from that group to say, these are the people that's gonna vote for the president.
No,
As far as
no,
electoral
you
college.
still don't know what's going on.
Okay, so.
No,
it's cool.
an elector could be Tank,
Yeah.
Erica, Stephanie, Vic, anybody could be an
elector
elector.
is not an elected official.
Official. It's just a person. You could be an elector. You could go apply.
And this is the
Okay.
thing about
And
the
being an
electoral
elector.
college. They can go against the popular vote in the state.
An
That's what
elector
they
is,
did.
wait, no. An elector is a person put in place to make sure we don't vote for somebody catastrophic.
Yeah.
For example, I'm using this
Who
for.
would you think Trump is?
Wait. No, he not. No, he not.
He has the means to be.
It's the will of the people.
He has the means.
Wait, though.
Wait.
Wait.
Hitler.
Right. That's what I was about to
He's
say.
trying to be.
No, if
He's
not, no,
trying.
wait.
Not close to Hitler.
Wait.
No, I said he's trying to be. I didn't
He
say
has,
he's close. He's
he
not smart
has
enough. He's
fascist.
trying to
First of all you have to be like Hitler is be a fascist.
So you got to be evil.
So
So
you-
I don't
no,
think
wait,
Trump
wait.
is
He has
personification of
no,
evil.
right.
I don't think Trump is evil. He's just narcissistic. That's the problem.
But that's
He's
not.
not. That's
Nah,
his issue.
you listen.
No, Trump is a narcissist.
Listen, though.
Yes, he is.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Every president is. Go
No,
ahead.
I agree
Not on
with
his,
that.
not on his level though. Trump don't give a fuck
No
about
matter
nobody
that.
but
Some
himself.
narcissism
And
is
those who are part of the
narcissism.
1%.
But listen, Brandon, because you want to know how the shit work.
Yeah, just bring it down. Bring it
Okay.
down.
So an elector is an elected official, a person, a normal person that is put in place.
Not elected though, picked by.
Pick, right? They pick by somebody.
Yeah.
Some states elect them. Some state Congress pick them. Some senators pick them. Whatever. But it's all state level. Your own personal state pick people. You can apply to be one in Florida. So if Brittany, you want to be elector, you can do it. Right.
Right.
And if you wanted to change your vote, guess what you can do?
But you,
Change your vote.
wait. Stop.
But-
It's already. You can't.
You can. Yes, you could.
No,
Why
she's not going to be picked to do it.
Why she couldn't?
It's certain people that's picked
No,
to
I'm
do
saying
it.
technically,
No, I'm saying, but no, not technically. I mean, because certain people are picked to do it. They're not just going to pick.
there's no parameters around being an elector.
It is parameters around the people who's choosing to pick.
Okay,
them.
but you get into the elite. I'm just saying.
They're not going to pick anybody.
I'm trying to describe the shit to niggas so they understand how it works. If you want to get into the nuances of it and who get picked, that's a whole different conversation.
It's important though.
I'm trying to tell a nigga how it works. To say, oh, you know, you're not, if you're a doctor and another bitch a doctor, but you're not going to get picked to be the head of the department, that's a whole different conversation than the person that's the head of the department is a doctor.
All right, heard of British.
Okay. The elected officials, they get picked.
Right.
You get the number of officials per state is based on how many congressmen and how many senators you have. So the lowest amount any state can have is 3. Because every state got at least 1 congressman and 2 senators. So a place like Wyoming got 3. A place like Florida got 29. Okay. The first person that's running for president to rack up 272 points is the president. Or whatever. 272 votes from an electoral college. Is president or whatever, right? So
Jesus Christ.
that's it. That's literally how it works.
But no, it's
So
all to
It
it.
circles back to the fact that we have no impact on it.
when you vote, the electors from each state votes the way the state voted.
No, stop.
That doesn't make any sense.
How it
though.
No,
It doesn't make
listen
any
out.
sense, though.
The elector doesn't have to vote the way that the people vote.
But they do. It's only one time in history.
See,
has
this, is,
been-
but this is what I'm saying though. But when you was talking about the technicalities, no, they don't, because the state,
They
and
don't
this has
have to
happened when Bernie won in the state, the electors went with fucking Hillary.
That's not.
And that's not a conspiracy.
Wait, you're mixing 2 things. the electors for the Democratic or Republican nominations.
No, I'm talking about the primary.
That's
This
right.
is important.
The primaries and the delegates are not electoral college people.
No.
It's two different systems.
When the popular vote in the Democratic primary, when the population vote goes to Hillary Clinton, somebody has to say, all right, this is who we're
You
going to.
are correct.
And then
That has nothing to do with the president.
Yes, it does. Because how am I out?
Because listen, you know why it doesn't? Because a Democratic elector for a primary is a Democrat.
Let me tell you why.
A person who elects from the
I can tell
electoral
you why.
college is not Democrat or
I can tell you
Republican.
why. Because when you're doing it in the primary, it's picking who is going to be the Democratic person that's going to be picked for president. So instead of Bernie, we got Hillary. Because instead of the person,
But you're talking about a whole different process, a whole different thing. You're correct, but that has nothing to do with voting for the president. Once the nigga's being picked, you vote for the president.
It's the same process because it's not the popular vote. It's
No.
somebody saying, fuck the popular vote, we're going to go with this. That's the same thing that can happen with the electoral
No.
college. They can't do that. They do have
can't
the power
do
to
that,
do that. That's what you're talking about.
Number one.
You said no, then you
Wait.
say yeah.
No, it's
You don't know
it's
what color
two
your drawers is.
I don't know.
Whoa.
It's two different
Wait a
systems.
minute.
It's two different systems.
Yellow.
Number one, it's two different systems.
Based on the same principle.
No, it's not, because listen,
How?
the Republicans don't even have super delegates.
I know, but we do. So our system is based on the
no,
same thing.
That's my point. Democrats,
We do know.
super delegates are new. That's from the 90s.
I know that,
So,
but I'm
listen,
talking about now.
the system for primary elections is made up by the party.
I'm playing double dutch right now. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ. But
No.
it's the same thing
Because
because super
you
delegates is the same
misinformed.
thing as electoral
No,
college.
they're not. They're not. They're not. They're not.
How did Hillary get the nomination?
So Eric says state legislators are responsible for nominating electors. The process can actually differ from state to state in general.
They
though.
do.
The two most common ways are the elector is nominated by his or her state party committee, perhaps to reward many years of service to the party. The elector campaigns for a spot, and the decision is made during a vote held at the state's party committee.
Okay.
How did Hillary get the nomination?
Those super delegates.
What is a super delegate? Are the same thing as
Supervised
an electoral college?
No, they're not. The
What are you talking
electoral
about?
college and a
It
primary
goes back, but
elector
you're
is
kind of
two
going back
different
to my
things.
point that we don't have a control over that. That's
Yes,
what
you do.
How?
Who picks
So,
super
what you talking about
delegates?
vote locally, and that's what
Okay.
I asked you though.
Don't worry about the primary shit, Tank. That's a whole
But that's what I asked you though. We are in control of who we put in the Senate and the Congress, correct? And you said they pick from the Senate and the Congress.
They don't.
Okay, so how do we fucking control the electoral vote is what I'm saying.
Listen.
We don't have a control
The
over
first
it. We
person-
don't control the popular vote, period.
Okay, listen. Cause
You know,
shit.
No,
wait,
because the reason why I'm saying
the shit's
that
not that
is so
different.
that's how they have Hillary win the popular vote, and she didn't get put in office.
She did
Because
win
electoral college.
the electoral college.
Exactly, that we had no control over.
Al, you did. You couldn't
How, bruh?
If 10,000 dumbass niggas.
We don't control
Wait,
the vote
stop,
for the
stop,
electoral college. We can't put
stop,
them in there.
stop, because this is fucking stupid. This is dumb.
You're right, it is.
I'm with
But
you,
go
I'm with
ahead.
you.
No, stop.
I'm with you on
It's
this one.
niggas.
I ain't got
because
no
you-
argument
You
with you on
defending
this.
dumb niggas. You defending weakness. It's niggas
I'm
making.
trying to get an
Wait,
understanding
no,
of those who
no,
don't
no.
have
Because what you're
understanding
saying,
such
what
as
you're
myself.
I
saying.
will say, because you're doing a poor job.
I can't say
Why?
that because Whitney's being. I'm not
Whitney.
Whitney.
We else
Listen, Brittany.
What a lost their mind.
Brittany's being more passionate about it or whatever.
Passionate
but
about bullshit again?
You is passionate about bullshit. Because this is a petty ass excuse for not doing what you need
I'm
to
not
do.
saying it's a,
Wait,
I'm not
I
saying
ain't
it's
even finished
anybody
yet.
excuse
That's
to
my
vote. We
point.
should always vote. I'm not
That's
saying
my
that.
point.
I want to vote all the time.
So what you talking about?
But what I'm saying is that.
So if a nigga don't win the election and he lost, Donald Trump literally got the votes he needed to become president, the numbers he needed to become president, because 10,000 niggas in Michigan ain't vote. You can't round me up 10,000 niggas.
That's where I'm confused, and that's why
How
I'm
that's
saying,
not your fault?
nigga, I'm trying to understand, and I guess everybody else needs to understand that too, who is confused. If niggas, the 10,000 niggas went to vote, how does electoral college
If the 10,000 niggas vote, Hillary win the state, she win.
Well, I can
It's not that hard.
You're
Can I
not making
I would
sense
tell-
though,
can I
is
tell
what
you-
I'm
I will tell
saying.
you, I will tell you, all right, I will tell
doesn't
you.
happen, the other must.
I will tell
Right.
you, this is
It's
how.
like a tip and scale.
Okay.
If one doesn't happen, the
other
other must.
happens.
Okay,
So
I'll give
if
you.
there's a census for an amount of people in a country,
Yeah.
and that amount of people does not show up, the electoral college automatically fills in.
That's the point. That's why they created it. in the first
So,
place.
okay, but, okay.
If
that's
you
what you're
vote,
saying.
bottom line,
However,
if you
when
vote,
everybody went
you
out there and
win.
voted, The
Everybody
electoral.
did
your
though.
vote will be
That's
counted.
the point.
Well,
In the
not you
beginning, the electoral college only had a vote though.
That's
They-
it. That's
They
very
still
true.
only have the
They
vote.
still only have the
They
vote.
still only have the vote.
They still
But
only
they
have
vote.
saying.
They vote based on what the state votes. So that's where they
If
divvy
you
out
give
their
them
electoral.
nothing but gaps to fill in,
My
they
thing
weigh
is,
it out.
what Vic's saying for everybody that can't hear it, we got Vic and Gantry, shout out to Vic or whatever. What Vic's saying is, it's a balance, dog. If we short 10,000 votes, and the census say that I got 30,000 niggas eligible to vote, but only 5,000 voted, we lost because niggas ain't voted.
And the electoral
Because if you
college
win-
vote, it weighs heavy.
If you
so
win,
for
you
every
win.
5,000 people you give the electoral college, that's
Right.
one whole vote.
It's
you
not
gave
that hard
person.
to understand. I
You
don't
just gave
understand why.
one
This
whole
is my
vote.
I think
thing.
that's because you didn't break it down. That's what I'm trying to.
But
get
I was
to.
trying, but you so passionate. And then when I say, damn, you mad as fuck all the time, you say I'm not mad.
I'm not. I'm passionate.
But my point is this though. This is why I say this conspiracy shit is detrimental. Because when we had the vote or die episode, and the young man sat over in the
I don't
cut,
post that shit one more time.
Listen.
Now I see why you got mad. I
when the
get why
nigga
you
sat in the
said
cut and said, "Oh, my vote don't matter," right? And say, and he named off all these conspiracy theories of why his vote don't matter. And then we lose because the nigga ain't vote. That's why the conspiracy theory shit is detrimental. It's dumb. But a nigga swear up and down Jay-Z is controlling Satan with some Illuminati
It
shit.
depends
That shit
on the
crazy.
topic, I guess.
Tank so pissed, he had to go get another drink. He don't even give a fuck. He's
It's gonna
like,
take you a
I don't give a fuck
minute.
about none of that shit y'all talking about.
I'm just saying the conspiracy
It's gonna take you a
thing.
minute
Back to
to
the
make
main topic, because the electoral college thing. You know what I should have said? Well, I just got mad at myself. You dumbass niggas could have went red. Hey Google, what's the electoral college? Shit would
I
have
can
been
give
done.
that shit up.
I don't know. I still want to know who picks the super delegates.
That's a whole different thing.
All I'm asking is who picks the
That's
super
what-
That's a
delegates.
whole different thing.
Who pick them?
The,
Answer the question.
the party's chairman, the Democratic Party chairman from each state picks
You know,
their
like-
super delegates.
Somebody picks the super
No,
delegate.
but think
right?
about it. Think about it. When you actually go
I already
and
know
vote,
the answer to the question. I just wanted him to answer. Alright.
No,
Fact.
take out this shit
Shut
to agitate niggas.
No, I already know the
Shit
answer.
agitate.
Nah, I'm saying who picks the electors in the electoral college?
It's different from state to state.
For the most part, it's the same thing. It's only a couple states, not even more than 5, that elect their fucking electoral.
The people that pick the electoral college people are the state congress
All right,
and stuff.
Democrats are the only ones that have this super.
Gerrymandering?
Super.
Said something about that?
That's
Gerrymandering is a
another
whole
shit.
different thing. That's what I'm saying.
Now-
Let's get into a whole.
Now, when you keep talking about it's a whole different thing, the system is the same. The people don't select who is the electoral thing. We select the people who select them. The people don't select who is the super delegates.
Right.
We select the people that select them.
Right.
So when you're talking about
not super delegates though, because here's my thing. This is why I said it's different.
We don't pick them.
Wait. If I'm a state congressperson and they want Vic to be an a super delegate, right, for the Democratic Party, right? Not the Democratic Party, for electoral college, right? They want Vic to be an elector for the electoral college. And me, you, and Brittany are state.
But he
senators or
can't be
whatever.
that because the original goddamn shit that you needed to be a part of the electoral college was the white man and the landowner.
Okay, well, that shit not true no more, because it's black electors. I know one. But when they say,
look at their descendants.
what is black electors? I know
I
one.
hear they're black electors, but look at their cosigns. and how they-
Exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying they
The
got
foundation,
rules. I
nigga.
can't-
We don't give a
Wait,
fuck what's
the
going
one-
on in the
I
I
wanna
house.
say-
mean, but as far as the conspiracy though, that's literally just dropping
Right.
oil and water.
I want to say,
Again, I'm trying from a point. I just want to.
okay, I'm gonna say this real quick.
Facts, too.
Two things, real quick. I'm gonna get back to the big thing. First thing I want to say is the nigga that I know that's an elector for Florida ain't a coon. It's Dr. Simmons. Dr. Simmons ain't no coon.
Sound like
Number
a
two.
You sound like the nigga off drumline.
Because he doctor. Number two or whatever. Okay, so if we in the state house, I'm a state senator or a state congressman, and we voting for Vic or whatever, we vote on him, and you're right, we elected the state or the house person.
What
To
are we talking
ascend,
about, elector or
wait,
super delegate?
we're talking about electors. When you're talking about a super delegate, to ascend to a super delegate, that's appointed by the heads of the DNC, the Democratic Party, right? But the head of the DNC is not voted on by the people. It's appointed by the fucking Democratic Party. Donna
Somebody
Brazile
picked by somebody else.
Donna
It's
Brazile.
not picked by the people. That's my point.
But that's the difference.
Neither one of them picked by the people.
Thank you.
But
That's my point.
technically, electors are because
No, they're not, because the people didn't vote them in.
Alright,
They voted for the people. They voted for the people.
But wait, if you want a fair electoral person, vote for the nigga who you think
See
is
what
a
I'm saying?
fair electoral
See what I'm
person.
saying?
That's part of his job.
I get what he's saying, but here's my problem with that, right? When I select an official to be an elector for me,
Right?
I have no foresight on his dealings after the fact, right? If I was supposed to be the elected, all my books will remain open. All my dealings will remain open. I do not fall into the private sector like everybody else does as far as where my funds are coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you can know whether or not I'm being bought at any
I told you
time.
this picking you up.
Facts.
You know, like if I'm getting
Facts.
bought at any given moment, of
Yeah.
course
But
I
see,
can still
that's
go on
right.
television.
Niggas always see.
I can
this
still
the
go
thing.
on television and be that, hey man, peace,
This
face,
the thing.
while I'm shitting on you at the
This
same
is the thing
time.
about conspiracy theories and shit. And we were supposed to talk about something else today. What was we supposed to
What
I
niggas
don't
are
think-
willing
I
to
don't
fight
think-
for
I
and
don't
keep the
think-
door
Niggas
closed.
I
ain't
don't
gonna fight
think we
you.
get into that.
Listen,
Facts.
right?
These
Listen.
niggas who
But I
the
think it's
been
the
did that
same
shit.
topic.
This the
Niggas
thing
who
about
been
conspiracy theories that bothers me,
Facts.
right?
Same topic.
So the voting thing, especially with when conspiracies lead a nigga to hurt themselves, it bothers me because okay, I get it. You might think the system bogus or whatever. Da 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 da. It don't hurt you zero to vote. Not nothing. It don't do shit to niggas to vote. If you get your ass up and go vote, that shit don't hurt you at all. But niggas get caught up in this conspiracy net, this web, and they be like, yo, I'm not doing it because if I do it, I'm doing this or that, and they gonna do this or that. Nigga just gonna do it. It's about numbers.
If you think about conspiracies, you have to think about the emulation of religion.
Oh,
Facts.
see,
We should
that's
have-
it.
we should have got your ass right.
Once you got your ass right.
Once you
That's- that's why he-
believe in an issue,
Facts.
all you think about is the negatives of something
There
that
you
never
go.
might
So
happen.
Vic just made a point, which is what we was talking about kind of earlier, which is the religious aspect of a conspiracy theory.
Right.
Because niggas who don't think we landed on the moon, you can't convince them niggas that we didn't land on the moon. Just like I noticed with these flat earth niggas. Once a nigga think the earth flat, that's it.
That's
He's
it.
done.
Yeah.
You can't tell this nigga the sky ain't a
It's
dome.
like religion.
And the
goddamn
sun ain't a
it. You
lamp.
ain't gonna convince a nigga that the
But-
Bible.
Yeah, you
But
can't
you,
tell a
but
nigga
you
God
gotta
ain't real.
understand that belief is always stronger than fact. That's why them niggas.
Absolutely.
That's why.
Believe stronger than fact.
Believe
Yeah.
faith.
Always.
It is.
Always.
Facts.
But it is.
Always.
Especially
Shout out
especially
to
black
him.
people.
Nigga,
I don't
that's
know where Magoo at.
Because of belief
that's
will
why
lead
you got.
here.
That's why.
Absolutely.
That's why you
Yeah.
got
The
faith,
fact will
nigga.
make you think.
It
Well,
come
most
with
people
belief,
believe
nigga.
with this first before they
Yeah.
believe that.
But
Exactly.
You know, and that's how they got us as black folk because faith and belief is our strong. Is what we're gonna leave
We-
our
we-
first.
Stop right
That's
there.
because we were from the. That's what. That's because we were from this realm,
Go
love.
back to what we was talking
Remember
about
that.
earlier when we was talking about when I said I went to the
Facts,
funeral,
nigga.
and when I went to the funeral, I was like, "What are we doing?" Right? So when you a woke nigga and you don't believe in white Jesus or whatever, right? And you sit in a room full of niggas that praise Jesus, it's some odd shit, my nigga. Real talk. Sitting in this whole room of 100 people that's like Jesus this and Jesus that. Very scared to a nigga that's woke. Because you know what I thought of myself? And see, when you woke, you think crazy shit. I was like, these niggas will kill me. Real talk. If I was
Hey, that was
Hey, you a
sacrifice.
blasphemy.
if I was, if
Yeah.
And you about to
Yeah.
get stoned.
because
Facts.
Straight up.
like I said
What,
earlier,
nigga?
funerals
Facts,
are
nigga.
about
They drown your ass.
saving people now. They're not about memorializing the person.
The homecoming.
It's about coming
Exactly.
to Jesus
It's not.
or whatever, right?
Funeral was supposed to be a party.
Right.
Last time I
So-
checked.
So, but now it's not like
Exactly.
that. They use
How
the
he was
funeral to
live.
say, get saved, right? So the pastor would have looked, because he looked at me in the eyes one time, I felt it.
Because he
But if
knew
the
there
pastor
was one
looked at me
soul
and was
in
like,
there.
you the one, son, you know how pastors be. Come up here and get saved. And if I would have been like, I
Why
don't
do they
believe
pass
in
to
all
play
that,
at funerals now?
Oh,
Tell me they don't pass to play that
drunk with a
funeral.
soda
we
light.
would have lost it, bro. Like, but that's my point. They would lay hands, right? So this is my point. Niggas will believe in
You
conspiracy.
demon in the name of
Wait. This is my point. I'm coming full circle. Because we gonna wrap it up. We ain't get to what niggas arrive for. But we'll get to that on
We can do
another
that. We gonna
episode.
do that.
But listen. Niggas will believe in white Jesus. Niggas will believe in Allah. Niggas will believe that the earth flat. Niggas will believe we didn't land on the moon. Niggas will believe that Bill Clinton got a hitman squad. Niggas will believe that Hillary Clinton raped the babies under the pizza party.
I believe
Niggas will believe all that shit.
I believe it.
But they don't believe me when I say just go vote. and it don't make a difference.
Folks,
I ain't
That
seen
shit the
it.
craziest
I ain't
shit
seen
in
the
world.
difference, my nigga. I ain't
Because
seen the
niggas don't
difference.
do it. I ain't seen Hillary Clinton rape a baby either, but you just said you believe that.
And you know what's
I ain't
wild?
never seen Jesus, but niggas believe
She
that.
support Planned Parenthood. That sound like raping a
See,
baby.
my thing is, at the end of the
That
day,
was a conspiracy.
Yeah.
is that
She believe what's
good
that
about-
bitch? Margaret
What's good about what happened on
Sanger,
this
whatever her
episode
name is.
is every single thing that we talked about back into the conspiracy, right? So niggas' life and pure existence is a fucking conspiracy. Niggas
Facts.
think we living in the Matrix, right?
We are.
So-
Facts, nigga.
talking to
I do
somebody.
think we figuratively are living in the Matrix. But
Nigga, no,
niggas
nigga.
think we
You
literally-
eating a steak right now, and you know it's not a steak.
Niggas, oh shit.
After show. Catch me on the after show.
Niggas
We
literally
party.
walk around.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, niggas literally walk around and they suspicious of everything. But you niggas ain't suspicious of the right shit though. I just want to know how niggas are suspicious of every fucking thing but Jesus.
Well,
I ain't talking about you niggas.
Oh,
think about it.
what?
Think about it.
Cause niggas just not. They not.
Think about it.
Just know
When
that
the
at the
average
time
man
they were
right
saying
now-
Jesus
we're
was
talking about the
alive,
black man,
Jesus
right?
wasn't
When the
Jesus
average
wasn't in
man
the
wakes up,
alphabet yet.
what's the first thought?
What's the first thought when you wake up?
Man, be-
I would agree with that.
Let's be
I gotta
honest.
see.
Let's be honest. Before you genuinely
No,
open your
when I
eyes,
wake
you
up,
think
I
about the
say-
stresses of the day.
True.
Well, yeah.
The
No.
shit you mentally
Nah.
Shit
plan.
gotta be combined.
Hey, listen, genuinely, you mentally plan.
I thank the Creator for a new day,
You
new
mentally
possibilities.
plan. Listen, you mentally
And goddamn,
plan.
the goddamn be around. I got a bitch that hold me down. She a rider. She ain't one of these loving hip hop hoes.
So, before we get
Goddamn.
Why do you think you do that?
And then-
Yeah, well,
Why do you think you do that?
Introduction
You
to
wake up
Bro
with a
Listen
mental
After Dark.
process to
Y'all
plan your
stay
day out
tuned.
for the best that you
For
got.
real.
But I know I gotta start it
Yeah,
out
a lot
by
of
thanking
niggas
the
talking
Creator
over the background
just for
talking.
me
Because you
seeing
know
this
your
shit.
source.
So I
You should've
wanna,
just kept
but
talking
no,
about
niggas take dumb shit
Everybody
for
on the live
granted.
right now,
You
they
know
don't
what
hear
I'm
that, but
saying?
these-
So I wanna appreciate everything. So the first thing I wanna do
So,
is thank the
shout
Creator
out
for
to
me
niggas.
just
But-
waking up and being here
Y'all
today.
niggas
You
go
understand what I'm saying?
Both.
So that's the first thing I want to do every day.
Thank you, Aaron.
Every morning.
Great.
When
You
I'm in the
said
sound, I'm
great show.
like,
Thank you.
We
Creator,
gotta
good luck.
get to, you know, we
Watch
gotta
me,
get
I
to-
mean,
we
I'm
gotta
able to
get
be
to
here. Good luck.
what
You know what I mean?
make a
Every
nigga
day.
ride.
You know what I mean?
We do
Like,
have to
nah.
talk about it.
We gotta get to it.
What
from
is
this
it?
week.
Let
I'm
me
from
kick
this
down the door. For
Next,
real.
oh,
That's all
next
we
week. We
do.
ain't talking about that. Next week is the anniversary show.
Yeah, about 20 minutes now.
I know Bria coming back. I ain't get in touch with that yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a room mic, and then we all just gonna sit around the room mic and talk shit. And that way we can have these side conversations and it be picked up on the mic.
True.
Besides on Facebook Live, cool. If you was listening to Bro Listen on Facebook, YouTube Live, it was hosted by Vic
Hey, Gary.
and Gary. If you listen to Bro Listen on the podcast app, it was hosted by your regular scheduled host.
And YouTube picked it up too. It was
So
just
if you hear
saying.
the, wherever y'all hear the silent streams at, that's these niggas talking. Turn the radio up real loud. You hear that nigga in the background like, let me tell you about the first thing that happens when you open your eyes and blink. This is good here.
Done.
We gotta stop this shit, man.
Make it.
I dead ass want to say fuck y'all niggas. Like
Every
real talk.
week.
Yes, because you know
Every
what?
week
I
we
was
get-
I ain't got time for this
Fuck
shit.
y'all niggas, that's what you at.
No, because you know what? That's why
Shit.
we got into it.
Exactly, but I love
We
you.
supposed to be cool as fuck.
We
But
are, but I love y'all.
you
You
can't
right
back
here.
up these niggas. Fuck these
You
niggas.
right
Brick.
here.
Well, she defended the ratchet hole the other
Yeah,
week.
No,
yeah.
Hard.
I know I did not defend
Hard.
that.
You tried to defend the
Hard.
No,
ratchet
no.
bitches.
I tried
Hard.
to help you get to an actual
Wait,
definition of
whoa,
ratchet.
whoa, whoa, whoa. What's
We'll talk
wrong?
about it in a
We'll
minute.
talk
We
about
gonna wrap
it
up
because I
the
didn't
show.
defend
I
ratchet.
love me some ratchet. What's
Wait, no.
going on?
We didn't say we love ratchet.
Right,
We were
right.
just saying
Whoa,
fuck.
whoa, I love ratchet. Yeah, like, I don't, it ain't.
But we were saying fuck. But it's a long story. We'll get back to it. But no, the reason why I'm pissed at you is I'm sick of you defending me.
Sick of it. No.
Y'all
I
niggas.
did what Tank not too long ago did the other day about the hood. But honestly though, a lot of people don't understand how the electoral college works. They don't understand how their vote actually makes a
I hope
difference.
they
Some
understand
sounds
that
important.
this. It was a little.
I don't think they do
convoluted.
because it was definitely convoluted.
You know what's
I mean,
funny
Vic
to me about
Thomas
niggas
explains
saying
what
they
that
don't
is
understand
solid.
shit?
But a great
The
conversation
nigga who
nonetheless.
was on the vote to die, and I gotta go back to
Wait a minute, because I
Google.
did look it up on Google and I
Say it
still was a
again.
little lost.
And
No, and I'm
read it again.
very
Hey,
intelligent.
hey,
I'm
with
very
Google,
smart.
you gotta know how to use it. You gotta ask it the right question.
I'm a
Facts.
Google person. Don't get me wrong.
Because it's trying to tell you whatever you're trying to hear.
everything. I'm
Nah,
a
they
very
manipulating
intelligent,
Google
very
as
smart
well
person.
because they know
Alright.
everybody go to
if
Google.
I
So you
found
gotta
about
go.
something,
You gotta
Actually,
ask
be a
the right question.
You gotta
That's
go to
about the
multiple
same thing.
sources.
I'm gonna
I have
Basically.
very intricate thoughts, and you know that.
I'm gonna tell you right here. When you Google some shit or try to learn some shit and you don't understand it,
Check other sources.
read the
Facts.
shit again.
3-4
Yeah.
I
times.
read shit
Facts.
7, 8
Times.
times.
Yeah.
Y'all smart enough to do that?
That ain't what I.
11.
I ain't say you wasn't
I'm sorry,
smart.
it's a cool.
See, you trying to that fuck shit.
It's the mango rum
Oh,
excuse.
Again, it's just keep reading until you understand it. And then here's another thing though. Dead ass though, then this is real talk. Every single nigga that was educated in the United States of America at some point, whether you comprehended, gave a fuck, or whatever, grasped it or not, was taught about the Electoral College. We were talking before about shit they don't teach in the school. They damn sure teach that.
Civics
That's called
class.
civics, dog. It's part of your American history, American government class.
8th grade.
You took
They
that
had
shit.
courtrooms, little mini courtrooms.
Facts.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
That's why I said,
Courtrooms.
whether you were paying attention or
I'm
whether you
sorry.
doing
I was
not,
in AP
you
US.
did have the opportunity.
And you ain't had no court-
Hey, yeah, I was just about to say,
Yeah.
nigga, how you gonna be higher, nigga?
I don't remember.
I said 8th grade. AP is
It was
high
at
school,
Let me tell you
nigga.
something.
It was at Rainbow.
I'm saying this
High
one
school,
thing,
nigga.
and
We
gonna
talking
get
about
the
middle
same
school,
thing.
nigga.
So we can wrap it up.
Middle
I'm
school,
saying this
facts.
shit. You know what I always tell Christian niggas or whatever? It's real. You know what I always tell Christian niggas? Christian
Though you had
niggas
that
say,
photo education.
They ain't read the
I'm
Bible,
fucking with
right?
you, baby. I'm fucking with you.
So if a Christian nigga ain't read the Bible, but you believe in God, you believe in Christianity, but you ain't never read the Bible, that's dumb as fuck. So let me tell you why it's dumb.
Facts.
Because you believe the Bible is your eternal salvation and everything you need to make it in the world, right? That's what you believe.
Gabe
But
would
you
be
ain't-
popping
but
right
you
now
ain't
with
read- but you ain't
goddamn.
read
He
the
read the
book.
Bible.
You ain't read the book that gets you there. So here's my point.
But you also got to co-sign the fact
You do.
that you read exactly what they tell you to read.
But wait, that's
Facts.
true. I
You
give
indoctrinated,
They
not
give you the
educated,
verses. They
nigga.
give you the
Wait,
verses.
you
to get
told
through
what
this,
to
to
think,
get through
nigga.
that.
I agree
You
with all that.
programmed,
I
nigga.
agree with all that, but wait, that's semantics. We'll talk about that shit after
What,
the show.
being programmed is
No.
semantics?
I'm talking about with the Bible shit. When if you believe the Bible is real, you probably should read it. Period. Right? You
Right.
probably should read it. Okay.
That's what stops
We,
people.
regardless if you like it or
But you
not-
gotta read it right, though.
Okay, that's fine.
Niggas don't read it right. They
That's
see
what
it at
I'm
face
saying.
value.
If you
You
gotta
gotta
make
see it at
conversation,
seven.
then
You
you
gotta
don't
see it
talk
at
about
different
it.
levels.
That's my point.
You gotta see it metaphysically.
Wait,
You gotta see it allegorically, and
That's
then you
why I
gotta.
say
You
that's
know what I mean?
semantics.
Nah.
I'm not. I don't even
Oh, the
care about
Bible
that.
say cliches all
I'm
day.
using-
Shit
but wait,
that's
but
real
wait,
life
I'm using
all
this
day.
as a
But I don't
metaphor.
fuck with it. But
I'm using
it's
this
real
as a
shit though.
metaphor.
Save it for the after show.
To say
Save it for the
this,
after show.
I'm using that as a metaphor to say this. Regardless if you
I
like it or not,
apologize.
if you was born into the United States of America, using the United States American citizen, all the laws apply to your physical being. Regardless if you want to fuck with the laws or not, if you get caught on they fucking shit, breaking they shit, you get charged with they shit.
Facts.
So,
Agree.
Just like I said, read the Bible because you think it's your salvation. Study your law and study your fucking government because you here. Period.
Gary raising his hand in the back.
Yeah.
Gary, you hold that thought nigga to the after show. I need to wrap up my show. I already got 20 minutes of you niggas in the background talking on my show. Hold that thought, nigga. Hold that thought,
That's why I
bitch.
raised my hand, motherfucker. I'm trying to be the usher in church, nigga.
Add it up now to 5. 2.5 fees.
Final thought.
I ain't never get to my point where I want to talk about the super daddy because of that college. All I was saying was, them niggas is picked by somebody else, and somebody else, and somebody else. And Bernie would have
He
been,
would have put it in his final thought, so I can't stop.
yeah, shut your ass
Bitch.
up. Bernie would have been the person going against Trump instead of Hillary if it wasn't for these niggas who we didn't pick, who was picked by somebody else we picked and then picked and then picked or whatever. Switch it up, and instead of going for the popular vote who voted for Hillary in their state, they went with, the popular vote who voted for Bernie. They said, fuck Bernie, we're gonna go with Hillary. And fuck, that's a conspiracy, goddammit. They're saying, fuck the people who vote, and we're gonna go with this. And it don't happen that often with the super delegates. It never happened with the electoral college. That don't mean that it can't happen. It's in the laws to happen.
Facts.
So let's stop acting like, oh, it's never happened, so it ain't gonna happen. Put your goddamn hand down and wait till they get to you, you black bitch. So,
Yeah, look into it.
the electoral college can say, oh, well, fuck the popular vote, what my state voted for. We gonna ride with this, if they want to. And them and some other motherfuckers who's not elected by the people, who picked by some other motherfuckers. That's all I got to say.
You gotta look into it, my nigga. Actually, that's a good point. Bernie got fucked over. Bernie would have beat Trump too,
Hey,
by
we
the
gonna
way.
wait till your final
Damn
thoughts.
sure right.
Bernie would have beat Trump.
I got
I'm just piggybacking. Brittany, I'm so sick of your shit today. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, I'm sick of your shit, but I'm so sick of your shit today.
It was me. It wasn't me last week.
We not drinking no more during the show.
No, he keeps mentioning.
Brittany, final thought.
Final thoughts. I actually didn't have one. I just wanted to rush you, to be honest with you.
I can't stand your
Voting is important. Looking shit up and trying to understand shit is highly important. Like y'all started pointing out, Google, or even if you want to use Google, other research engines to locate the information that you need. There's no excuse why niggas should not know things, and if they don't know things, no excuse why you shouldn't look it up. We all got smartphones. We all have access to some type of internet source of some sort. Other than that, fuck bitches, get money, and I'm out.
I don't do libraries no more.
I want to say, my nigga said the libraries. You know what? Before I get my final thought, I want to say this point. The other day,
Libraries, it's not libraries.
Libraries. The other day, I was dropping Anna off the track practice, or whatever, right? So on the way back, I passed by a library. It's deep in the hood, over there off
That's why
Detroit,
she's called a library.
or whatever, off Detroit,
It's not a library.
in Paxton or whatever, right? The library was closed. It was 3:30. How the fuck
Exactly.
the library in the hood closed at 3:30? The kids are just
Because
getting out of school.
all y'all hood niggas.
Why the library closed? As a matter of fact, this was during spring break.
Exactly.
Because Anna had spring break. She had track
Part-time
practice.
job. Right there.
So why the
Volunteer
fuck the
hours
library
right there.
closed at 3:30 in the afternoon during spring break?
Because niggas don't value the library like we did back when we were growing up.
That's
That's
the
why.
final
I
thought.
love the
This
library.
is not my final thought. This should be. I just.
But
No,
niggas don't-
no,
niggas-
this your final
Yeah,
thought.
this is my
Niggas
final
don't
thought.
value the library.
What are you doing? And I'm with Brittany.
It's my show. I can do whatever I want. My show.
Exactly.
This is my final thought.
Okay, now it's final thought. Everybody,
This is my final thought. I just want to point that out because niggas do need to question why libraries ain't in
We
their
talk
fucking
about that.
community.
You're right. You're right.
That matters.
Nigga, you know
That
why.
matters. But this is my final thought.
You know why.
All right.
You know what I want for y'all niggas? I want y'all niggas to look up, look down, look all the fuck around. You by yourself. Now you might be with niggas, but that's you looking. That's you. You by yourself. You responsible for your own shit, bro.
Facts.
I ain't here to hold niggas' hands no more. I ain't here to kiss niggas' feet, rub their ass. I ain't doing none of that shit.
Whoa.
Listen, Brady, I'm fucking my time about. I'm just saying, the shit is there for you to grasp. Now we ain't get into what a nigga will ride for. We gonna get back to that.
Yeah.
But like I always say, either you kicking the dope or you ain't kicking the dope. But
Keys
either way,
open
you gotta
doors.
do something. So all you niggas that don't want to take action because of conspiracies, fuck you. I hope Trump fuck all this shit up. And the reason why is because niggas need to kick in the ass so they realize, hey, shit fucked up, bro. We probably need to do something. Because as woke niggas, all we do is walk around all day and be like, damn, y'all niggas trash. That's all we do. That's all y'all niggas trash. This shit trash, that shit trash. We just talk shit. So when niggas want to kick a dog, fuck, we don't give a fuck how the electoral college work. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House address. We take that shit right now. My nigga Gary said he need 10 niggas in a fucking
10.
Nintendo. He ready.
Oh, he put the station up?
What am I saying? Nigga, fuck
Wait,
that
get to the
statue,
statue.
nigga. Fuck that
We need
statue.
to get to it.
That's my favorite. Anywho,
We
every
were
week
real
we
riders.
gotta do a big up.
Shout out to Joe.
A black historian. Brothers Podcast is on Instagram at Brothers Pod, Twitter Brothers Pod, Facebook Brothers Podcast. We're on YouTube. Check us out. Like and subscribe to us and listen to all our shows wherever you find your podcast provider. We are 5-star rated on iTunes. Probably not after this show. But regardless, we appreciate anybody that rated us. We appreciate all it. And you know what? We don't know none of the niggas that rated us. So that's what's up. Tank, who's your black history figure for this week?
No, they can't hear the music.
No, they can't hear the
We
music.
turn the music up. So we're doing a conspiracy. Dr. Malachi Z. York.
There you go.
Looking boy. You know
Look
like
it up,
that?
Rick. You gotta look into it, bro.
Pedophile ass nigga.
That
Brady.
nigga speak 5 languages and shit.
Any nigga that speaks more than
Pedophile
2
ass
languages that wasn't
Old
raised
language. They don't even speak.
Pedophile ass nigga.
Hebrew.
This is what I'm saying. Anytime a nigga come up and he speak more than 2 languages, cause you know niggas bilingual is easy when you do it from birth.
Hold on, let me hear what you're saying.
And
right
being
now.
bilingual in general or whatever is
But
that's
you
dope.
fuck with little kids, though.
But when a nigga,
So what
when a
that
nigga
mean?
speak more than 3 languages, I don't trust that nigga.
Wait,
Here's
hold
why though. Wait, cause you probably speak 6, nigga. Here's why I don't trust you. Cause you're too small. You got too much shit going on in your head. And you know what they say about smart niggas? Smart niggas is a nigga that'll get
Who
you.
the fuck knows Hebrew? The nigga don't even talk
Why-
about Hebrew. Why you don't know how to
Especially if a nigga know a dead
speak?
language. And you know what?
But you're supposed to know their language.
You know what?
No, I don't.
Latin, yes.
I don't want to know that damn dead language.
Why you
Latin,
You don't speak your native tongue, my
Me
brother.
and Tate love Star Trek, right?
Animology.
We love Star Trek. Me
You'll
and Tate,
learn it
right?
all.
And it's a book, a Star Trek book. The average person in the Star Trek universe, utopia or whatever, right, in the future, they actually know 4 languages. And most of them are like alien language, whatever. Humans really should know other languages. But since you niggas don't, and you niggas ain't shit, the niggas who know 4 languages, looking at you, Vic,
Hey,
you talking shit about it.
listen.
I don't trust
you
you.
shake me somewhere.
I don't
I
trust
bet
you.
y'all the first person
I
you
don't
looking
trust
towards.
Facts.
Hey, you know what they talk
French,
Yeah, I
English,
do.
and ratchet.
I
That's
do.
what I speak. That Latin shit for the birds. Niggas that want to learn Latin, they want to conjure demons so they can open up a piece of parlor and fuck babies. Brittany, who your demon
What?
is?
Latin has is a
See,
root.
you gotta look into it.
Latin
Gotta
is a
look
root
into
of
it.
a
Gotta
lot
look
of
into
languages.
it. What I just
Latin
said.
is English that you speak.
Wait, stop.
Now look into
What
it.
I just said might sound crazy, but if you look up the Hillary Clinton piece of parlor shit, all that shit go together. Latin being spoke, raping babies, demons in the piece of parlor. You gotta look into it, bro. Listen to Alex Jones. Anywho,
Phoenician, you name it.
who's your person?
So you gave me time to think. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I tried to stall for your ass.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
I'm
She's
actually,
falling now.
right, I'm actually pulling somebody that you talked about last week, Nelson Mandela, to be honest with you, which y'all brought up last week. I feel like,
Why?
don't do it.
Winnie is
Why?
Winnie is the real gangster.
Winnie.
Winnie is
I
the
just
real
think-
gangster.
I
Winnie.
just honestly think that y'all should look into. I'm
Let
not
me
good,
tell y'all
bad,
about
and
Mandela.
good, bad, and indifferent, but y'all should look into.
Yeah, when we
it.
bring up
Look
black
into
people-
Winnie
it.
is the real
To be honest,
gangster.
see his contributions are like
You right, hold
you
on.
right.
I got you. Because these niggas new to the pod. When we bring up black figures every week,
John,
we're not bringing them up.
something he done with y'all, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
John.
We're not bringing them up for them being good or bad.
I just
We
want
just
y'all to look
bringing
into
up
it.
black historical figures.
Absolutely.
So niggas can look into
Their
it.
contributions.
But-
We
but-
trying to encourage
but-
niggas
but-
to research.
I understand what you're just saying, but I'm saying
When I
there's
said
so
Winnie,
many, I mean,
Yeah,
no,
millions
we know,
and
but
thousands
I mean,
of
when I
unsung
said Winnie
sisters
to
and
Mandela,
brothers. You
Oh,
understand
yeah.
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
had to
That's all
say
I'm
he really
saying.
But-
had juice.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing.
Right.
If
Really,
a nigga
really
look up-
pushing the line.
if a
I
nigga-
love the man, but I just have to
You
mention
gotta
who
look
really
at it. You
had
gotta look at his
juice.
rock.
If
Look
a
at his
nigga
rock.
look up Nelson
I'm
Mandela,
wholeheartedly
Hey,
agree with
you
that.
ain't
Those
gonna
who
look
are
up
that
Nelson
rock.
Mandela
Facts,
without
facts.
seeing Winnie. It's impossible. Because Winnie did all the shit. So you ain't gonna fuck with Nelson Mandela and they not mention Winnie
Exactly.
Mandela. That being said,
Fuck them South African niggas.
yes. And you know why we said it? Wait. He's
Them
justified.
crackers,
Niggas after
them
dog.
crackers,
No, but we ain't saying
them
on the
crackers,
show.
nigga.
We ain't saying on the
Well,
show how long Nelson Mandela was in jail.
Y'all did
30
say that.
years.
Y'all said it
What-
last.
what's the
Y'all said it on the
years?
first. Y'all said it on the after show because I
I
caught
know,
it. I
but
put it out.
when
It was long as time.
Yeah, I'm about to say
30
50.
years.
He was
Give
there
him a
30
reason to
years.
watch the after
30
show.
years.
Give him a reason to
South
cop the after
Africa
show.
is 90% black. How the fuck he stayed in jail for 30 years?
How many crackers
And
is
for
in
that,
South
we'll
Africa?
talk about that in the
Less than
after
a
show.
lot,
Less
nigga.
than
Tune
10%.
in to IGTV.
Wait a minute.
It's
When
talk,
you get your-
nigga, just because you not a cracker don't mean you ain't a cracker, nigga.
Subscribe
It's
to
all about the
our IG.
mindset,
Subscribe
that's
to
why-
our
and
IGTV.
that's-
We'll talk
That's
about
what
it
I'm
in the after show.
And that's
Subscribe to our
I should have
YouTube.
brought it up.
And
Subscribe to our
that's,
YouTube.
wait a
So
minute.
listen on the after show.
but, all right,
Yo.
you running the show now?
I'm trying to get
Niggas
people
worry about
to
South Africa.
Yeah,
There's so
I know.
many
We trying to figure out
coons
what
right
we
here. We're not talking about right in this space. We're talking about right here in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Let's really bang out and kill these niggas, bro.
Everybody that's still listening to the show, 117 is like, what's the fuck
Social
going on? Go ahead, Tank.
I'm part of social media management. Sorry.
Sick of breaking shit too, Tank. I told you. I'm over her shit today. Go ahead, bro.
All I want to say is, it's like 5 crackers in South Africa and thousands of niggas.
Talk
There's
that
no
shit.
reason why 10 crackers should run 2,000 niggas.
You make it sound like you don't understand how the slave trade
Exactly.
happened.
No. The
Exactly.
slave trade was different because that was a whole bunch of crackers going snatching this nigga, that
What?
nigga, that
You
nigga.
think they can
This
outnumber
nigga,
a
that
continent?
I'm gonna get
Nigga.
my black person.
Yes.
It was a coon nigga
Once we
that set us up, nigga. It's always a nigga that work with the white man that fuck us up. It's always a
And the
nigga.
after
It's
show.
always a nigga that
And
take
after
down a
show that y'all
nigga.
need to
Facts,
subscribe
nigga.
to on Instagram,
Facts.
IGTV, and YouTube. Check that.
I ain't
Can't no
arguing
cracker
that
take that on a nigga. He ain't strong enough,
Who
nigga.
is your person? Cuz?
It's a nigga that the
Jack
cracker
Johnson.
work with, nigga.
Jack Johnson, he was a boxer, right? And he also invented.
Yes, that's my
he holds a
nigga.
patent
Greatest
for the
boxer
monkey
alive, Jack
Jack
Johnson.
Johnson. There you
Facts.
go. Look that nigga up.
He submitted the
Gotta
patent for
look
the
into it,
monkey
bro.
wrench, and he was also a boxer.
Facts.
Do your thing. That being said, Brothers Podcast, episode number 51. Next week is the 1 year anniversary
Whoop,
show.
whoop.
So if you thought it was convoluted and a whole bunch of arguing on this one,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wait till
yeah,
Matt and
yeah.
Bria in the same
You
room.
should bring everybody that ever been on a podcast.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Thanks a lot, Erica. Make sure Erica's on the mic.
Jesus
And
Christ.
Oh, yeah,
she's
you might
there.
Oh, no, you didn't come on.
Stephanie gonna come
Yeah,
out.
come on. She was
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't.
Everybody gonna be here. It's gonna be
Right,
amazing.
it's
It's
amazing.
gonna be awesome. Please, I hope you tune in again because I know that this show sucks.
No,
With
yeah.
that being said, we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bang,
Until
bang,
then,
bang.
I'm Curse bringing it out after the show though. Dead ass. But until then, all power to the people. Peace.
Is it over?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, now let me say